After changing the oil in your vehicle, whether it's a motorcycle or a car, most people usually just throw the used oil away. But from now on, don't do that. Used oil can actually still be useful. When combined with gasoline, this mixture can help with various simple tasks in your daily life. So, don't rush to throw it away, because used oil still has practical value. First, get a container ready. Take a look at this. A saw blade completely covered in heavy rust. Rust like this can appear on almost every iron tool you own, slowly eating away the surface and making it useless. But here's the trick. We'll use something unexpected: toilet cleaner. This liquid is packed with strong acid, powerful enough to attack and dissolve rust in no time. Now watch closely. Pour the toilet cleaner into the container, right over the rusty tools. Make sure every single part is fully submerged. The deeper the rust, the more important it is that the acid covers it completely. And this is where the magic begins. The rust that once looked permanent will soon start to break down and disappear, revealing clean metal underneath. After the metal tools are fully submerged in the toilet cleaner, let them soak for 4 to 5 hours. This is the crucial moment, as the acid begins to break down the stubborn rust. But while we wait, I prepare another container. Slowly, I pour gasoline into it. This gasoline will soon play an important role. So keep watching, because something surprising is about to happen. Next, prepare one more ingredient. Something simple and easy to find: cement. Pour the cement into the container filled with gasoline. Then comes another ingredient, one that most people throw away as trash: styrofoam. Cut it into small pieces and drop them into the mixture of gasoline and cement. And here's where things change. When you mix cement with water, it hardens as it dries. But with gasoline, cement will never harden. The real secret, however, is revealed when styrofoam is added. The result is completely different, and it will leave you astonished. Which country are you watching this video from? Write it down in the comments, I'd love to know. It's amazing that we can connect from so many different parts of the world. And here's the final result. Once this mixture blends completely, its texture looks very different. Not like cement with water that hardens, but gasoline, cement, and styrofoam together thicken, turning into a glue-like texture. This mixture can be used in many different ways to make your work easier. For example, you can use it to repair a broken bucket. First, clean and smooth out the cracked area of the bucket. Then, sand the surface where you want to patch it. Next, place tape on the inside of the hole. This prevents the mixture from leaking inside the bucket. Once that's done, simply apply the mixture to cover the hole. Leave it for 24 hours to cure properly. And here's the result after 24 hours. The patch becomes extremely hard. You can sand it down to make it neat, and now the bucket that was once unusable can be used again. But that's not all. This mixture can also be used to repair leaking roof tiles, whether metal, asbestos, or clay tiles. It can be applied to seal damp walls, even to patch torn tarps. And the list of uses goes on and on. Now, let's go back to the rusty saw blade that I soaked earlier in toilet cleaner. Look at this. The acid inside the cleaner has dissolved the rust with ease. But the tool is not ready to use yet. If you leave it as it is, the rust will return, and it will come back even worse. To prevent that, first wash the tool thoroughly with clean water. Use tongs to remove it from the acidic solution. Never touch it with bare hands, as it's extremely dangerous, unless you're wearing protective rubber gloves. Washing with water removes the remaining acid still clinging to the surface. Then, for even better results, wash it again with gasoline. Gasoline works perfectly to clean off any leftover acid and reduces the chance of rust returning. Use a wire brush to maximize the cleaning process. Once that's done, the final step is to coat the metal surface with used oil, the ingredient we prepared earlier in the video. Apply it evenly across the entire surface. Used oil acts as a protective layer, preventing rust from forming again for a very long time. If the tool is suitable for painting, paint can replace the roll of oil. But for items like saw blades, screws, or bolts, painting is not recommended. It would reduce their effectiveness in use. This way, your rusty tools can be restored, protected, and ready to serve you once more. After completing the entire process, here is the result. The rust on the saw blade has completely disappeared, and we've coated it with used oil. The outcome is absolutely perfect. This tool can now be used immediately or stored for a long time without worrying about rust returning, thanks to the protective layer of oil. The difference is crystal clear. The combination of gasoline and used oil plays a crucial role in helping us eliminate rust from metal surfaces. And not only that, the gasoline we used earlier can also be transformed into a powerful patching mixture for multiple purposes. Take a look. The metal surface is still perfectly intact. If you were to use a grinder, the rust would disappear faster, but the surface of the metal would also be worn down and lose its original shape. With this simple method, the results are so much better. The toilet cleaner, with its acidic properties, easily lifts the rust. Gasoline helps wash away any residue, and finally, the used oil acts as a protective layer that keeps the metal safe from rust for a very long time. This method is not only inexpensive and easy to apply, but it also preserves the originality of your tools. So you don't need to spend money on expensive rust removers anymore. And if this is your first time here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, and join our community. We have so many more creative ideas and simple tips to share, all designed to make everyday life easier. Thank you for watching. I hope this was useful, and I'll see you in the next creative video.